it looks like Dickie Famous now is going to really be famous. Because what Cutie Juice is just telling us about Dickie Famous right now is that the lady that made the dresses that Dickie Famous' wife wore for the court wedding and the reception, that Dickie Famous went to her shop and punched the girl on her face. Allegedly. That's what Cutie Juice just posted. He or she, grandma, said that Dickie Famous went to the lady's shop and gave her serious punch on her face. That they said she even called her face was swollen according to Cutie Juice, or allegedly, or I'm not the one saying it. Oh, it just looked now that Dickie Famous is just, is starting to be really famous because people are going to, the bloggers and the vlogs are going to drag him for this. So they said that is the reason why that the designer did not post any of the wives' pictures on her page. You know, these designers, after they make a dress for you, after your celebration, your ceremony, they will post it on their page. So this particular designer did not. And it looks like Dickie Famous woes are just piling up because he also recently unfollowed his best friend for years, which is Ekene Onwa. He unfollowed her because Ekene wished his ex-girlfriend happy birthday. And a childishness, now we will call this one now, been waiting. Or is he still in love with the girl? Firstly, you went to the designer that designed your wife's clothes. You went over there to punch this woman on her face. And they said the woman refused to post all the dresses she made for your wife now, your Ghanaian beautiful wife. But why Dickie Famous? You know, say these people will really, really drag you this time. Hey, wahala. You know that you will be dragged for this. You will be dragged for this. Come on. Come on, man. Why would you? We need to hear from your side, Sha, because I always say there's another side to every story. You need to come out and clear the air before different stories will be flying on social media. Because social media, we have so many stories now about you and your bestie, now is ex-bestie, not speaking to each other because of your ex. And right now, it is the same cutie Juice that is bringing out all these stories about you, Deacon Famous. Come out and clear the air. Or else, you know how the social media is. People will start to fly with all kinds of story. But now, wow, if it really happened, no. What are you showing to your Ghanaian in-laws? What are you not showing to your Ghanaian in-laws if you cannot just control your temper? And another thing I forgot to mention is that they say that all this time that Dickie Famous was over there at the lady's shop, Berry, I think that's her name, Berry. All this time that Dickie Famous went over there to give the girl basketballs on her face and everything, right in her face, they said Dickie Famous have not paid her. Hey, this grammar. How do you even get all this information, self? Now, wow. But as a matter of fact, Dickie Famous, you're a young man, young promising man. This your temper, you have to go for anger management because it doesn't speak well of you at all. Blessed CEO is the relationship management or anger management, I will call it now. This doesn't say well of you at all. People are really going to drag you for this. Punching a lady on her face and still you haven't paid her. It's right there on Cutie Juice's page, on her blog. Maybe this is the reason why Nedwoko wants every blog to have an office in Nigeria. Really? Now, wow. My people, I'm going to share this video. Dickie Famous, you need to come out, like I said before, you need to come out and clear the air. Let us know what truly happened between you and this lady, this designer, because so many narratives, they fly in the air right now. Please share this video, my people. My people, they said Dickie Famous even drove all the way to Berry's office after the wife had complained to him that, the design, Berry had not completed her 10 outfits. They said Dickie Famous drove to Berry's shop with 10 boys and he was yelling at her and saying, who are you to make my wife cry? The guy love his wife, oh, I don't blame him. He said, who are you to make my wife cry? So, hey, wahala. So that is the reason why he went there with 12 boys, but that was wrong. Regardless, that is wrong for you to go there. Now go read the comment. Somebody is now validating what Kitty Juice is saying, what she wrote on her blog. So it's somebody, you guys will see it. Her name is let me tell you all her name. Her name is, oh, I think he removed the name. Kitty removed the name. Oh, he said, but I'll still post the comment. Somebody commented, I said, yeah, that Famous drove there with 12 boys to go and attack a lady, just one lady. That is so uncultured of you. That is so uncultured of you, Deacon Famous. That's not right.